Welcome back to the Word from the Wood Shop. I'm here today at the table saw, and the table saw is probably the most used tool in the shop. It gets used for most projects, cutting up boards, cutting them to size, making certain grooves in them, things like that. But I rarely use the table saw by itself. Let me explain. There are accessories that come with a table saw, things like miter gauges and rip fences, things like that. But there are also other things that I use that I've made in my shop. For instance, this miter gauge, I use this more than the one that came with the saw. I have on my walls jigs and fixtures that I've made to do certain jobs, things that make tapering jigs that can taper a board, things that can make finger joints that lock boards together. All these other jigs gets used in conjunction with the table saw because the table saw can't do the job by itself. You need them working together to put out the certain product that you're looking for. The table saw needs those other parts. So let's take this to the body of Christ. I want to read you a couple verses from 1 Thessalonians 5, verses 12 to 14. It says, "We ask you, brothers, to respect those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love because of their work. Be at peace among yourselves. And we urge you, brothers, admonish the idle, encourage the faint-hearted, help the weak, be patient with them all." So the month that I'm doing this, shooting this video, is actually the month of October. And where I live, the month of October is usually in the church designated as Pastor Appreciation Month. And rightly so. It's good that they choose 1 month out of the year to really focus on the pastors and show them the appreciation that they deserve. These verses here say to honor them and help them. Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. The pastors need that encouragement. They need that help to come alongside them as they minister, as they serve Christ in the body. They can't do it alone. Just like the table saw can't do it alone, they need our help. But they don't need our help just 1 month out of the 12. They need it all the year long. So I would encourage you, when the month of October is done, don't stop encouraging your pastor. Come alongside them in their service to the Lord. Come alongside them. See where they need to maybe talk. Maybe they need encouragement. Maybe they need a well done, something to help them know that they're loved, that they're not doing this alone. Maybe it's you have a pastor with a young family that you can take care of the kids. Take them out to dinner. Do something to encourage your pastor. But I want to take this a step further than that. There are people within the body, other than your pastor, that serve in your church, no doubt. There are people in leadership. There are teachers. There may be nursery attendants, custodians, the guy that mows the lawn. Everyone that's working within the body of Christ in the local church needs that kind of encouragement and support. It's not good to be doing this alone. The table saw can do a lot of things by itself, but it needs those other jigs to do things right and perfect and safe. So come alongside people within your body. See who's doing the work. Maybe someone who's looking a little weighed down needs an arm around them and a hug and a prayer and a word of encouragement. Maybe it's someone who doesn't get noticed very much. I know janitors, custodians are not noticed very much unless someone sees something that needs doing. Show someone some love and encouragement. I've always admired one man in the Bible. His name is Barnabas. But if you look in Acts chapter 4, around verse 30, 36, His name was actually Joseph. If you look in Acts 34, verse 6, it says, the apostles called him Barnabas. His name was Joseph, but the apostles called him Barnabas because Barnabas means son of encouragement. Wouldn't you like to have people say that about you? He encourages me so much. He helps me. He strengthens me. I would encourage you, be that kind of person. Be the kind that people can't do without. You don't maybe do their job. You don't have to do their job for them, but come alongside them and say, I want to help you do your job better. Imagine what the local church would look like if it wasn't individuals serving everyone else, but if it was the whole body serving together, arm in arm, hand in hand, serving the body together, serving the Lord together. Just imagine what that kind of church would look like. God would be pleased and proud of that church. So this week, I would encourage you, be a Barnabas to somebody. Maybe it's not even in your church. Maybe it's someone outside your church, your neighbors. Be a Barnabas to somebody this week. Thanks for watching.